What's up, beautiful, magical people? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I am. Welcome to day 24. I'm officially on day 24, but this is going to be a recap on day 22, 23, and 24. So 22 was fine. I was still, what do you call it? Sick. So as you can tell, I'm still sick, but I'm a lot better. I just have a lot of phlegm, which is weird, but I'm a lot better. That was 22. Wasn't bad. I was just like kind of feeling tired and weak, and didn't have a lot of energy, but that was because I was sick. So that was the issue. Now, day 23, which was yesterday, was horrible. Okay, honestly, it was the worst fucking day I've had in this water fast. I felt weak. I felt tired. I felt like I was gonna faint. It was so awful. Like, I felt sick. I felt like I couldn't even sit up properly. I felt like I didn't have any energy to do anything. And I thought that, it could be like my salt intake, because I haven't been taking a lot of salt. When I feel a little headache or whatever, that's when I like take some salt. But I didn't feel any headaches at all. And then just day 23, it was just like, oh my gosh, I felt so sick. I did an update on my video outside. I smoked some cigarettes outside. And then I was just like, I have to go upstairs. I went upstairs and I took some salt. And it didn't make me feel better at all. Honestly, it made me feel a little better, but not to the point where I'm like, oh yes, this is fine. So after I took the salt, right, I ended up taking a nap, and I felt a little better. But when I woke up from my nap, I was having such the hardest time to get up and do anything. I took about like a 2-hour nap, but I felt like it felt awful to get up and do anything. So I ended up like just sleeping some more and taking some more salt. It didn't help. I still felt weak. I still felt tired. I still felt exhausted pretty much. And I ended up having to drink some broth. I was like, I can't go on. And I said to myself, it's either broth or a Big Mac. And like, I'm like, I really don't, look at my thing. Guys, I get a rash when I'm in the sun too much. So I've been in the sun so much. I get a sun rash. It's like little bumps here and there. But I get it on my face a lot in the summer. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Yeah. So I ended up saying, like, it's either broth or a Big Mac. And I don't want to break my fast. At least I can say that I had no solid food in my system for 40 days. That's like something that I've never done. That's something that I can accomplish. Even though I did want to have a 20-day water fast, pure water fast, sometimes it is what it is. Like, I took some cold medication. I have taken, I've drank some seltzer before when I wasn't really feeling too well. So it is what it is, honestly. So I didn't feel too bad about it, because I would have felt worse if I ate a burger. Like, and I would be like, I would have felt worse, honestly. So I ended up just drinking the rest of the broth in my house. And when I drank that, I felt so much better. It was definitely salt, and I have to keep taking some salt every day, just a little bit of salt every day, for the rest of the fast, because I don't want to feel like I did before. And honestly, it's just your electrolytes depleting and not being able to replenish fast enough, so you do feel a lot like sick and faint and things like that. So I just wanted to tell you that I'm like on here that, hey, it is what it is. You need to take up your salt. So today I have some water with some lemon in here. try to get myself back to the pure water fast again. Because I was going strong, but honestly, it was a little hard. I have to take my salt. So when I go back upstairs after I finish smoking, I am going to just take some salts, get ready so I can go because it's it's almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:58. So because I felt so bad yesterday, I didn't get to see my mom, and my mom didn't see my son. So, we're going to bring him over here today. I have a little bit of stuff. I have to do some homework, and then I have to do a little bit of work. But that's pretty much it, my day. I do feel a lot better. I feel like I feel smaller. Like my wrist looks so tiny. Like my arms look so tiny right now compared to how I feel like it was before. But honestly, the weight loss has not been consistent for me. So I'm also going to check my weight at look at my fingers. Like they look so tiny. But how I feel like it looks tiny, the only thing that's still kind of big is my belly. And I've noticed that ever since I started going back on this water fast or going back on my diet. Like before, when I first did it, my belly was shrinking a lot and I saw a difference in my belly. Now it seems like my belly's not shrinking at all and everywhere else is just getting kind of smaller. I definitely see it in my face. I feel like my face got a lot smaller. My neck, I've always had my collarbone show, but now I feel like it's a lot now. I haven't done a physique check in a while, so I might do that later today or tomorrow when I do weigh myself. But I have been weighing myself consistently. I weighed myself a couple days ago, and when I weighed myself, I was 203. So I'm still in the 200s. My goal is to be under 200 when I finish this fast, which it looks like it's going to happen because I'm only 3 pounds away. I definitely think I'm going to lose more than 3 pounds before this fast ends. I do have so this is day 24. So I have 16 days left. So that's about 2 weeks and some change, 2 weeks and 2 days left. So I think even if I lose about 1.5 pounds a week, that's still going to equate more than 3 pounds, or just about 3 pounds, which I think I'm going to be losing more than 1.5 pounds a week. When you go to a prolonged fast, you definitely do start slowly losing weight. It's not fast, and there's reasons for that. Your fat cells has toxins in it, so your body doesn't want to over-toxify your body, so it doesn't release fat right away, a lot, consistently. So, consistently, yes, but not 5 pounds a day and things like that, you think would happen. And a lot of people think that when you're on a water fast, you don't eat for 40 days, you're going to lose at least 1 pound a day, which is about equating to 40 pounds. Honestly, it does equate to 1 pound a day, but the first 2 weeks of your water fast, you do lose about 3 pounds a day. So that's why, when you lose it, you might have a 0.1 pound you lost one day, and then 0.5 pounds, it's like that towards the end, because it does slow your weight loss. Again, this is not just for weight loss. Yes, weight loss is a benefit, and yes, it gives me, incentive and gives me a good start to my health journey, because after this water fast and after, I start with my alternate day fasting, which I'm planning to do. Like I said, my fast ends on a Tuesday. 5 days before Tuesday, I am going to be drinking broth 3 times a day to get my body acclimated back again. And then after the 40 days, I am going to eat fruit. So the Tuesday, I'm going to eat fruit all day. And I think that's a good enough thing to go on my whatever I want to eat that day or whatever. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Honestly, you can break your fast however you want to. It's just going to be a little bit hard for you to break your fast. Like, not hard, but pretty much it's going to kind of hurt a little bit to break your fast. Like, if you break your fast without drink water only for 40 days and you didn't start with broth or fruit or things easy to digest to wake up your digestive system, it's going to be rough on your stomach. You're going to feel a lot of pain. You'll probably throw up. You might, have lots and lots of diarrhea. That's the thing. But you have to look at it. When back in the olden times or whatever, when we're hunter and gatherers, hunter and gatherers do not eat for a long amount of time. Maybe not 40 days every time, but if they don't eat for 10 days, they don't eat for 10 days. They drink water, they do this. But if they don't find food for 10 days, they're not finding food for 10 days. And then they're not going to be, when they find the food, they're not going to go and be like, oh, let me just drink broth first. Like, that doesn't make any sense. If they don't find food for 15 days, 20 days, as soon as they find food, they're going to cook it and eat it. So it is fine to break your fast however you fucking want it. It's just going to hurt. Like, sometimes it's just going to make you upset a little bit. Because your stomach is like, whoa, 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 food, food, food. And then it's just going to run through it. Your system's just going to work. And all the things that you built up from the past, it doesn't do that. So when they say, oh, it's going to kill you if you break your fast the wrong way, that's absolutely not true. And anything that someone says, look at it in the past. When we're hunter and gatherers, we did not have fucking beef broth and chicken broth that we can slowly eat until whatever. They consistently fasted for long periods of time, and they did not die. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you got to look at it like that. Fasting, olden days did it. Breaking your fast with steak and chicken and whatever meats and stuff, they did it. So if you want to go and say, hey, I don't want to have processed food, but I'll get a ground beef and break that up and cook it and eat it, by all means do that. Because honestly, they did not have a cheeseburger from McDonald's back then. So maybe don't do that, but maybe have like ground beef, maybe have broccoli, maybe have fruits, things like that. Perfectly fine. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. But that's my plan. And basically, I am counting down the days, literally counting down the days. I have about 11 days left of this pure water fast that I'm trying to do. So that's great. That's fine. After the 11 days, I'm going to go to beef broth 3 times a day. And then after those 5 days, I am going to enjoy my fruits. I decided that I'm going to get watermelon, even though I don't like watermelon, and pineapples because I love pineapples. So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button down below. And as usual, we'll chat. Peace.